Are you looking for the best space heaters? In this video, we will look at some of the best space heaters on the market. Before we get started with our video, we have included links in the description. So make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Duraflame 3D Infrared Electric Fireplace Stove. The Duraflame 3D Infrared Electric Fireplace Stove Heater packs a lot of heating power into a compact, energy-efficient design. While operating the unit and using our P3 kilowatt monitor, we measured this unit to only use 0.48 kilowatt per hour, which was the third lowest kWh measurement among all the space heaters on this roundup. Translation: this is one of the most energy-efficient options on this list. The assembly was easy, only requiring us to attach the legs, and, once it was up and running, this UL-tested unit performed well on each of its settings. Note that this is an infrared heater, which Dean Biermeyer, a member of the Spruce Home Improvement Review Board, tells us means it heats objects and people in a given room rather than the air in that room. This is why we didn't record a change in the room temperature when using this heater. However, we did appreciate the overall feeling of warmth it provided. The front grille of this unit got quite hot, which is something to keep in mind, since you will want to be especially careful to make sure it is out of reach of children or pets. The top and side of the heater, however, did not get too hot. We wish the remote had a better design and that the instructions were more clear, but we really appreciated this unit's aesthetic value. There's a flame feature that allows the heater to visually emulate flames, and our tester liked how realistic it looks, noting, "The logs glow to look like a real firebox." Our favorite thing about this heater was its quiet operation, as we measured it to have a noise rating of 56 decibels, and that it lets you use the visual flame feature and heating feature separately. At number 2. Pelonis Ceramic Tower Space Heater. The Pelonis PTH15A4 BGB Ceramic Tower is a space-conscious tower option that warmed us up quickly and operates smoothly. The unit has a well-functioning oscillation feature, and it operates quietly, as we measured it to have a noise rating of just 65 decibels while on its highest setting. As for controls, the space heater comes with a remote for convenient operation, but you can opt to use the user-friendly digital display to adjust the heat settings as well. It has a high and low mode, with the maximum temperature being 92 degrees. We wish the instructions were clearer and explained the different settings better, but our tester's verdict on this unit is that it has great safety features and good value. The base temperature of the room where we conducted our test of this heater measured 71 degrees on one thermometer and 70 degrees on the other. After operating on the highest setting for 30 minutes, the thermometer's readings jumped up to 73 degrees and 71 degrees, respectively. Our base body surface temperature was 79.7 degrees, and both the low and high settings made us feel warmer after 5 minutes. Our body temperature increased to 87.1 degrees after running the heater on its highest setting for 5 minutes and to 81.3 degrees after running it on its lowest setting for 5 minutes. We noticed warmth all around the heater, not just in front of the grill, though the actual housing of the heater remained pretty cool. Our tester said they are always afraid of the heater being hot to the touch since they have children and pets, but that this unit is not hot and that its safety features, such as overheating and tip-over protection, bring them peace of mind. Our tester also recommends this unit for RV campers, since they prefer to use the electricity over their propane heater and because they think it would heat the area nice and it really is cool to touch. At number 3. Andily Space Heater Electric Heater for Home and Office. The Andily Space Heater Electric Heater for Home and Office is our favorite eco-friendly option because our P3 kilowatt monitor measured it to only use 0.35 kilowatt per hour, which was the lowest kWh measurement among all the space heaters on this roundup, and it has a handy energy-saving mode that is supposed to use 30% less energy. Aside from these great energy-related features, this ETL-tested unit is well-equipped with safety features. The heater has a tip-over auto shut-off feature, and during our tip-over test it shut off automatically. Our tester says this is especially a must-have feature with this heater since it is small and could easily be overlooked. However, we found that the exterior of this heater does get quite warm, so you will want to let it cool down after it's been running, before moving it. You can choose between using a low or high heat setting, or a fan-only setting that does not produce heat. Please note that the heat does seem to be directed at a downward angle. It was quiet while operating but, oddly enough, we found it to be louder while operating on the low setting. The base temperature of the room in which we conducted our test measured 64 degrees on one thermometer and 66 degrees on the other. After operating on the highest setting for 30 minutes, the thermometer's readings bumped up to 67.6 degrees and 69.4 degrees, respectively. We had a base body surface temperature reading of 81.2 degrees, and that temperature increased to 88 degrees after running the heater on its highest setting for 5 minutes. Our tester says the high heat was great and pretty impressive, considering the compact size of the heater, and recommends using it in the office or bedrooms. At number 4. GiveBest Portable Electric Space Heater with Thermostat. The GiveBest Portable Electric Space Heater is our favorite portable option because it's lightweight, weighing only 3.2 pounds, and has a large handle for carrying. It has a tip-over auto shut-off feature, which works well as the unit turned off automatically after we knocked it over, and it will also automatically shut off to prevent overheating. Its side and exterior didn't get too hot, which our tester appreciated, since they wouldn't be too afraid of their dogs accidentally running into it. The core didn't get hot either, though the front grille was a bit warmer than the other parts of the exterior. Our tester notes, this is a great model for our camper area, and the safety features are nice. You can choose from 2 different speed settings, and then you can adjust another dial to increase or decrease the warmth of your chosen setting. The base temperature of the room was 69 degrees on both thermometers. After operating on the highest setting for 30 minutes, one thermometer's reading bumped up to 72.5 degrees, and the other bumped up to 71.2 degrees. We had a base body surface temperature reading of 79.7 degrees, and that temperature increased to 82.9 degrees after running the heater on its lowest setting for 5 minutes. Our body surface temperature increased more significantly after running the heater on its highest setting for 5 minutes, as it ended up measuring 93.9 degrees. Overall, our tester said they felt toasty after just a few minutes of running the heater, and that they were impressed with the heat it produced while keeping the surroundings a touch-friendly temperature. At number 5. Honeywell ThermaWave 6 Ceramic Technology Space Heater. The Honeywell ThermaWave 6 Ceramic Technology Space Heater is a feature-packed, UL-tested heater offering an array of well-functioning safety features. It has tip-over auto shut-off, so it will stop operating once knocked over and will need to be manually turned back on after being resituated. This model also has 2 built-in heat sensors, which will cause the heater to automatically shut off when it's overheating and require it to undergo a 20-minute cooldown period before resuming its operation, and it's designed to automatically shut off after 8 hours, too. The exterior doesn't get hot, and once you shut the heater off, a fan will run for 1 minute to help it properly cool down. There's even a handle on the back of the units that stays particularly cool and is easy to grip, which makes for easy carrying. But please note that the heater will not automatically turn off if carried upright, so you will want to turn it off before adjusting its placement. Overall, we were pleased with the warmth this unit provided on both its highest and lowest setting. The base temperature of the room we used measured 68.6 degrees on one thermometer and 69.1 degrees on the other. After operating on the highest setting for 30 minutes, the thermometer's readings jumped up to 70.3 degrees and 70 degrees, respectively. You will be able to angle the airflow straight or upward, which is nice, though we wish there were also a way to adjust the angle of the airflow downward, and our tester also noted that the grill part is located at the top of the unit and is therefore better equipped to heat an entire room as opposed to directing towards the bottom floor. Our tester was also disappointed that the watts per hour of use was higher than the general 1.5 threshold. Otherwise, we liked most aspects of the heater's design, including its easy-to-operate and easy-to-read controls.